you.
All right, so good to see you, Jenny. Good to see you, Fee, for the first time. So, Jenny and Fee, they just joined the training online, and Jenny is from Seattle. She has introduced herself last time, and Fee is from UK. And I just want to know, Fee, how the training is going with you. You've just done a couple of sessions or what?
Great. Yeah, exactly. I've only started yesterday, so I'm getting towards the end of the day one.
Sorry, I can't hear you. Fee, can you just please repeat again?
Can anyone else hear me? Yeah, okay, brilliant. Yeah, I was just saying I only started yesterday, so I'm getting towards the end of the day one video. And it's going really well at the moment. Thank you.
Very good. Very good. And yeah. And Jenny, do you have something to say? How many sessions you have done? Is it going good with you?
It's going really well. I'm through day 3, and I've sort of paused there to go back and practice some of the sessions out in the world on my own. Like I've gone to a stream meditation, so I'm just kind of revisiting some of those in real time. So that's been great. It's been a really good first week. It's been a celebration of the spirit during class and afterwards, as I consciously bring the teachings into my life. And I really appreciate the fact that joy is at the heart of the training, because I tend to have a more reserved personality. So that is a really nice balance into my practice. So thank you for that. The other thing that was incredibly valuable for me is learning about retaining energy. I think I have leaked a lot of my energy in my life. And so that alone is an incredible insight for me. And yeah, I'm looking forward to another week of celebration. This week on Buddha Purnima Day is also my 49th birthday. So it's another week of celebration with lots of gems awaiting as I continue on this program with you all.
Thank you. This is wonderful. Wonderful sharing, Jenny. And yes, retaining of the energy is the real thing. So basically, once the job is done, to maintain it, it's like, you create a thing is one aspect of it, 50% of it, and 50% of it is to maintain it. So retaining is actually just to maintain maintain your transformation and your progression, right? And it has to be given that much importance. Right. Yeah, so good. Thank you. Thank you for your sharing. Do you have any questions?
No, it's just runs along. I'm going with the flow and just following the program, and it's very, very easy to practice and understand.
Yeah, wonderful. Wonderful. Okay. So anybody wants to ask any question? So I am all ears.
Yeah, I've got a question, Dev. I went back onto the first level that I did with you, and I noticed that you called the meditation when people were lying down Shavasana, right? As in the corpse. Can you hear me?
Yeah, they
Yeah.
are.
So
Yeah.
yeah, my question is, are there particular names for different ways that you sit in meditation or lie or?
You want to know the name of different positions, how we sit in the meditation?
Yeah, if there is such a thing. I just got curious when I heard you say that. So
Yeah. So basically there is, so every sitting position has a name in Sanskrit in India. So for example, when you sit on the floor with your legs folded, it is called Sukhasana.
I'm losing you, Dev. You've frozen.
Ah, right. I'm today. So what we will do is, I will, after the call, can you hear me now?
Yeah, can I hear you again?
All right. So there is the normal position where when you sit on the floor and with legs folded, that is called Sukhasana. Sukhasana means a comfortable situation to sit. Literally, it means that. And another position when you sit on your knees with your buttocks resting on your feet, like in namaz position, that is called Vajrasana. Vajrasana means that uh, you are having your backbone erected and straight, and it is like you are like a lightning, you know. And yeah, there are a couple of other positions. When you sit with your legs, what I'll do is I will send all of you a chart of the position, but actually it really does not matter, because what I promote is not to become too technical about how you are sitting, because in yoga and other methodologies, it is important to, follow a particular structure about this is how you need to sit or whatever. For me, how I teach is most important is that you become connected with yourself and with the divine energy. So if you, and that is why I don't even teach about these things, because if your mind gets too technical about these things, then the mind wants to just keep to follow these things perfectly. But in order to try to follow these things perfectly, you miss the simple organic connection with yourself and with the divine. On the path of transformation and enlightenment, no position matters, because positions are still for your body. They can help you sit longer time in a more stable manner, but yet your connection is very beyond your positions. So I say always sit in Sukhasana. That means whatever is a comfortable position for you, sit in that and become one with yourself and become one with the divine. Nothing more technical knowledge is required. I'm not going to give you this knowledge. This is not good knowledge, actually. So all those people who do yoga, they already have this knowledge, but meditators just have to focus on organic connection and not these technical details. No. There are different enlightened masters in the world who have become enlightened in different positions. For example, Buddha got enlightened when he was eating a rice pudding. And one woman from a village was feeding her that. He was not even eating from his own hand. Right? Then Rumi, the famous Sufi master, he got enlightened when he was doing a whirling. There are many devotional masters in India, like Meera and everybody. They got enlightened when they were dancing. And there was another master in India, it's called Mahavir. He got enlightened when he was sitting in a very awkward situation. So there is no perfect situation for enlightenment. The enlightenment can happen anytime because it is based on your connection and not your position of your body, because it is beyond the body mind mechanism, right? So let's not focus on these things too much. Okay?
Okay,
Yeah.
thank you.
Even if you ask this question with the Zen masters, Zen master will say, position of the body? What is body? Is there any body? On what the body has to do with the enlightenment. So there are different ways, but you don't limit your mind with this. What is the best time to meditate? What is the best position to meditate? I have to take shower before meditating. I have to eat or not eat before meditating. All these things really does not matter. In my training, be free. Yeah. Yeah, it's important to know this. Okay? Yeah. Yeah, thank you. But I'm happy that you are now doing you're repeating the entire training again. Huh? That's nice. That's nice thing to do.
Yeah, I've looked forward to doing that for quite a while because I've done the 3 levels with you, and I want to go back and look at it with, I suppose, different eyes and different energy. So
That's really nice. All right, and the good news is that yeah, we are also almost ready with the new app and the website, which will be launching of the Soulversity now in coming 1 or 2 weeks only before I come to Europe. And so yeah, all that is happening. So and you're gonna be part of it. Right. And yes, anybody has any other question? Hello, Eric. Okay, so I was talking about, I have just uploaded, everybody please just connect with me on my YouTube channel. I have just uploaded this interview yesterday with another student of mine called Rosanna. And we were having this, we recorded this beautiful series of podcast. 3 I just uploaded one yesterday. So please go and see that. So in that, what I was talking about is, it's a very important topic there, where we were talking about connecting with ourselves. For all the seekers, what is very important is that you connect with yourself in a way that you feel so comfortable within yourself about your life that you feel home. So you connect with yourself as if you are home. And when you feel home with your own self, then wherever you will be, you will always find your restfulness. You will always find your comfort, because you will feel that you are home. Because this self-connection becomes so profound, and it prepares a beautiful platform of deep restfulness for all of you. And for a meditator and for a seeker to develop that beautiful platform of restfulness is very important. That happens when you connect with yourself, feeling that your home is not somewhere outside, your home is inside you. So when you are in you, you are home. But when you are not in you, when you are disintegrated, when you are outside of you, when other people are impacting your presence, for example, you are impacted by what other people are thinking about you, what other people are feeling about you, what other people are telling you, how you should speak, how you should live, how you should behave. All this is remaining away from yourself. All this is that you are not being true you. You are living under the impact of the other. So you are disintegrated inside you because part of you is captured by somebody else, right? It can be people around you, it can be people in your office, it can be your society, your culture, people at your home, whatever it is. But when you start to live a comfortable life within yourself, you start to become you unapologetically. You start to come back to yourself. You start to come back to your home. All right. And then you realize that, yeah, if I am me, whatever I am, and I am not, I don't care to be perfect, but when I am me, unapologetically, then I am home. And when you are you anywhere, then you are home anywhere. And that is the key, right? So be you unapologetically, feel connected with yourself, and be home anywhere. And this always will support you because this is your that platform which will save you from going further down, because our growth graph always go like this. But when you are falling down, this platform will support you. And slowly, slowly, this platform will raise your growth, right? So for a seeker, it is very important also to start building this platform. And the key to that is be yourself unapologetically anywhere. And yes, be ready for refinement all the time. Refinement is a lifelong process. It will keep going. But don't doubt on yourself and don't feel shameful of yourself. Never, for any reason. Even if you have done many mistakes and blunders in life, does not matter. Because past is gone. You can take your learning, but what you can do in your future, that is where you build your life. Right? So your duty or dharma today is to build your life for the next moment, because what you will build today, you will get tomorrow. So each step you are taking in your life is also not you are just walking in your life or passing your life, you are building your life. So don't take steps or don't just walk for passing your life. Walk to build your life. Right? And then it is always beautiful. And seriously, I mean, you don't need to build your life like, all right, how much achievements I'm gonna make in this world, or where I'm gonna, how many riches I'm gonna reach. Building your life means build your home within you. When you build your life, you will build your home within you. If you can do that, if you can be at your home anywhere and all the situation, you are building your life rightly, right? And then no anxiety remains. Okay, so this is the message I really wanted to give you. It's a very interesting conversation. Actually, you should go and listen to that video, right? Yeah. Anybody wants to say something on this, what I shared?
Simple and beautiful. I really love what you just shared. It's something that I will carry with me this week and always.
Yes, Jenny. We are beautiful when we are we. I am beautiful, the most beautiful when I am me. You are most beautiful when you are you, not when you try to become somebody else, right? And that is why we are so beautiful, because we are just what we are. And we got to own it, right? Wonderful. Yeah. How are you doing, Gerard, this week?
I'm doing well. What about what you say right now? Like, like for me, it's like the meaning of our daily experience, because when we practice mindfulness, so we just become aware of ourselves, or of, you know, like the you know, like ourself, our own life, you know, like, so that is something that, you know, as much you practice, as much you develop, and then you just live in that way by default, because it's not possible to separate it in some point, because when you really, you know, like start really feel your field, your body, and become aware of you, then is when, you know, all the transformation happens. And yeah, it's true, you know, like we live with that, you know, like it's good, you know, like it's a kind of, for me, it's like the enlightenment, you know, like that you miss to, you know, like you want to meditate, you have that, you have that feeling that, you know, like that is not only good for you, is good for people that so for me it's good. But you know, like I have a question that, you know, like I'm doing some classes, so I have one class this this following week, but the thing is that it's a little challenge for me, in the way that the people that I going to you know, like show about what it is mindfulness and meditation, and they are, this is, you know, like how this works. Normally people who come to me is because they are having a call, you know, they it's something inside them that they want to learn meditation and mindfulness, and somehow they have this attraction, this connection, the, you know, like, but this group exactly is a group of like 14 men that there are there are have is not alcoholic anonymous, things like that. No, it's another entity that works with them, and they want me to go there to give a mindfulness or meditation class for them, to teach them how to calm down, how to, you know, breathe, how to, I know, like the whole, you know, like techniques and that, but my question is like I don't really have clear what I can give it to them, because they're not looking for that. Is the center where they go to share the alcoholism class or whatever meeting that they enjoy, right? So they want me to go to tell them how to breathe, or how to have this another point of view of, you know, like how to get the life in this other way. So, but they're not persuading this. They really don't care that, you know, like they're gonna show up there, and then I'm gonna me appear there and say, okay, this is mindfulness and we're gonna practice this. But for sure, you know, that I cannot make with 14 men the circle of love and say like, oh, let's everyone get together, because they're gonna say like what, like, you know, like they're
Yeah. So
like, you know, like they're just sitting there for a class, you know, like for someone that's coming. So I don't know if you have any idea, you know, like something that you can say, hey, you're, you know, like I throw you this, perhaps you can use it, you know, like in that way, you know, like to handle it. I don't know if my question is clear.
yeah,
You know,
the question is
you know,
clear.
like,
And what happens with such kind of, for example, there are 14 men on 40 men, whatever. But the thing is that they are not looking for meditation also. So you cannot really push them directly to the deeper meditation or those kind of normal setting meditation. They need to feel that they are doing some energy technique. So not even you don't even need to call them a meditation, but some energy technique which is helping them, in which they need to feel that they can do easily. Okay. And sometimes, if, for example, they are ready to do something active, then there are two situations. If they are ready to do something active where they feel that they are involving physically and it is going to give them good energy in the body, you can do two kind of meditations. One is there is in the level 2 power, the master breathwork manual. There is a breathing which is about detox breathing. Okay, there is a detox breathing meditation, breathwork, detox breathwork meditation. That is this will be very powerful for them. You can do that and they will immediately feel their self-connection and energy movement, which will be very helpful for them. Also, you have another meditation there where it's about throwing out your breath fast, like standing and throwing out your breath like this. Okay, so do this for say 5 minutes, and then after that 5 minutes in sitting silent, focusing on the breath. So after first strong activity, then this. So these are two meditations which you can do when they want to do something physically active. Detox breathwork meditation is not that active also. It is sitting also, and it is active also. So it would be very good. Second, what you can do with them is the Om chanting meditation. Okay, so Om chanting meditation will really help them, and it will immediately give them support that yeah, they can do something. Okay, so that is second. And then later on, once they have to do that, when you go again, then you can give them square breathing. Right? So, and then you see how they're progressing and you can give. So we have many techniques you have learned in the training where you can give them and it will all make sense to them. You can also need to talk to them about why they need to see beyond the apparent world, why they need to see themselves as an energy being. They are not only the physical being, they are more than that. And their thoughts has power, their feelings have power, and they have something called chakras which also have power. So, when you give them this idea of them to look beyond their mind and body mechanism, go more fine layers, they will become more open about meditating with you. So give them these initial techniques and then also talk to them, and some of them will become open to it. And then you can give them being of light, you can give them yoga nidra, you can give them other meditations also. Right?
Like yeah, it was like a break in the communication. I can only listen to the second idea that you told us.
Okay, I speak again.
It was
I speak again. No problems. And the breath work, first of all, something which would be very powerful for them is the detox breath work meditation. Okay, that is very good for them. Then there is another meditation in the Master Breathwork Manual only, which is about throwing out the breath forcefully. And then like this, and then 5 minutes this and 5 minutes sitting silent. Okay, these two will help them. Then Om chanting meditation, Om meditation which we do. Om. Yeah. And after that, square breathing. Right? And then talk to them also about.
Thank you. Yeah.
They are also energy. So, and then after that, if they progress, then you can give them being of light and different things. But this is
yeah,
this will be working nicely.
No, that would be perfect because it's something that I just like put them to do, to experience something that bring them like awareness of their body, their feel, and the inner space. So that it will be very nice. Thank you.
Great.
Yeah,
also
like,
you can
and it's not something that because
also you can do an opener with them with the circle, like we do this inner beauty sharing. You can just ask them simple thing that what is one positive feeling they want to share with the group right now, which they can feel. Okay, so one positive emotion, what they can share with the group today.
Very good. Yeah, thank you.
Okay, this would be a good opener because that will align them with that positive feeling, right?
Thank you.
Yeah, yeah, so many things. You can do that. Wonderful, thank you. Any more question? Great, we have some 8 minutes left. And what I want to do is now, yeah. So guys, we have, Jivile, just open your camera so that Fee and Jenny can see you. Okay, now she is not having a good internet, so she cannot open the camera. Anyway, next meetup we will see. All right, guys, I'm so happy that you are doing great. Geisha, you have something to say today? Geisha, you wanna say something? Yeah, please unmute yourself.
I'm good. I'm a listener today, as usual. I love to listen. So I'm good. Thank you for asking.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Good. Yes, so today, of course, the internet is behaving strange, but that is perfectly fine. Technology has its own problem, but it's really good that we are connecting so well, and you are coming now. And I think from next week we are going to do like 1 hour later because of the time change in Europe and America with this daylight saving time. My time has become 1 hour earlier, and I need to correct it. Otherwise, it is not a very good time for me. So from next week, I will be sending you the updated time, but we will do 1 hour later, so it matches with my time, my whole time here. And you guys, I think, would be okay with that, right? If we do 1 hour later? Yeah, good. Wonderful. All right, guys. So thank you so much. Today we just close it here. And I see you next week. And if any question, you keep asking me, or you can send a message to Jibile and Mukta, whoever are connected with them. So they both work with me as a student coordinator. So you can ask the questions with them also, all the practical things. And I see you next week, right? And thank you. So let's have a nice big hug. Huh?
Thank you, Dev. Bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody. Our famous group hug. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
To all.
See you next week.
See you. Bye-bye.